What's up, guys? It's Kara here, and this is a great question I'm going to try to answer for you today. It's one I've actually never really thought about too much. It's about carb cycling and going into a reverse diet. So the question reads, how does it work if you're coming off of a carb cycling cut? I have been doing 1 to 2 high carb days and 5 to 6 low carb days a week, and I'm wondering, should I increase my carbs for my low carb days until they catch up with my high carb days? Or should I also be increasing the carbs on my high carb days? Would you recommend eventually reaching a point where macros are the same all week? Or is carb cycling also beneficial while reverse dieting? Those are all great questions. I'm actually surprised this is the first time this question has come up. So, you know what, here, I will tell you what I would do, but it's going to be your personal preference. I know for me in the past when I carb cycled, I found it very helpful for my cut, but when I did it for a cut for a bikini competition. So when I was coming off that bikini competition, I no longer wanted to cycle things anymore. I wanted to change, I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to be more consistent with my plan. So I actually prefer that approach. So what I would suggest you doing if you don't want to carb cycle anymore going into a reverse diet, I would slowly probably up your low carb days. At the same time though, I would start bringing your high carb days down a touch. So you kind of want to start meeting in the middle. I wouldn't keep your high carb days and try to get up to the high carb days right from the start. I would start lowering those high carb days a bit and upping your low carb days. And I would do that over a period of time very slowly and kind of checking on it throughout the week to see how you're feeling, how you're looking, and what type of progress you're making. If you wanted to keep carb cycling, I don't see why that wouldn't be okay to do during a reverse diet. You absolutely could, and just kind of work with that reverse a bit and kind of slowly up your low carb days a bit and see how things go. So it really just, I think, depends on preference. I haven't really seen anyone talk about this before, or really know anyone that's done a reverse diet and cycled carbs. I think it would probably be pretty beneficial though, because depending on how low you've gotten on your low carb days, reverse dieting can be super tough. I've struggled with it. I've got some video posts regarding it. It can be really challenging. So sometimes carb cycling to me is just mentally a little bit easier because I can be all in, so if you want me to be all in with no carbs, I got this. You want me to be all in with no carbs or I forget what I just said. I got that too, whatever I just said. I got that, okay? You guys know what I'm saying here. So there's like no cookie cutter way, even when it comes to reverse dieting. It's not like you can pull out a dictionary and it tells you what reverse dieting is and the best plan to get there. These are all new things, new information we're sharing in the fitness industry. And I don't think just because one person does it one way means it's the best way for you. So if you're the person that asked me this question, I would think about, do you like cycling your carbs? Does that work well for you? Mentally, do you like that approach? Does it work well with your lifestyle? If it does, then go for it. Start that reverse and include your carb cycle. I think it can work. But again, I don't think there's one definitive answer to this question. I think it's going to be different for everyone. So great question though. Something definitely to think about. Maybe I'll think about that when I start reverse dieting. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Please share it with others because I feel like carb cycling is still really hot out there right now. So I'd like to share this video with others and get people's input. Comment below. Let me know what your experience is. Have you ever done a reverse diet while carb cycling? Let me know. I'm very interested myself. So share this shit and keep checking back for more.